Hello everyone. Today I will show you my take on the diagonal palm shift, also known as DPS, and it looks something like this. So you have any card put into the middle, the card is pushed in at an angle, and then it is stolen into the palm. This deck is handed over to the spectator to shuffle or anything, and then this hand is moved away. So basically there you have the card palm in your hand. So that's what we're going to go through today. First, about the grips. So this hand is basically holding the deck like this, and then these three fingers here are going to cover up some activities with the pinky and ring finger below, but that's basically what this hand is going to do. And this hand, this is the normal position of holding the deck, but in this specific shift we're going to move away this pinky a bit, and you will see it later on. So my recommendation is to either move the pinky away or move it up, so you're holding the deck something like this. So you're going to put a card into the middle of the deck, and this is your starting position. And the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to, instead of pushing the card straight in like that, we're going to push the card in at an angle like that. And I will show you without the top half. So it looks something like this. After you have pushed it in at an angle with this hand covering, you end up in a position where this thumb touches the corner and this middle finger grabs it by this part of the card. And what this creates is a way for you to run down like that. So since the card is attached to the thumb and the middle finger, it can run down all the way, but not all the way, since the thumb of this hand is here at the corner. So at a certain point it cannot run further, and that's what we're going to go into the next step. So the first phase is that we grab a card, we push it in at an angle, we grab this by this corner here and this area here, and then we're going to run down till we cannot run it down any further because the thumb is in the way. And for me it looks something like this. Okay, that is the first phase. And for the second phase, after we have pushed it in at an angle, dragged it down all the way until we cannot drag it down any further, we end up in this position. And you have to imagine that my left hand is holding the deck in the corner and up here like that, but I will move it away so we can see. What will happen now is that the pinky and the ring finger are free to move the card diagonally, so like this. And that's how we steal it into a palming position. So if the card is moved in, it's moved down, we end up in this position. And now the pinky and the ring finger can somehow twist the card and then grab it into a palming position. And the palming is this point here and this point here. So either you palm it like that or you bend the card like that. So that's free of choice. So with this hand covering, it looks something like this. The card is pushed in, it's grabbed, pushed down. You see, this corner touches, the pinky grabs it, and there we have the palming. And after we have it, we will give this deck to the spectator while this hand moves away or drops down. And there you have it. I will also do it from this angle. So stick in a card, push it in at the angle, move all the way down until you cannot move it any further. And now the pinky can start to twist and then grab that. And since your thumb is at this corner will be used in order to twist the card, you see. Because after the twisting, then it enters the palm. So, push in at an angle, grab it, move all the way down. Now we cannot move any further, you see the thumb is in the way. This pinky starts to rotate, and there is the natural position, and then grab, and then turn, and then there you have it. Grab this deck, give it to the audience, and then move this hand away.